Hi there crafters, it's Louise with you today. Welcome along to another share for Kitaholic Kits for January 2024. I am again working off one of my little sketches. If you want to learn more about those, you should check out my first video of the month. And this time I am creating in 9x12. Now I like to store some of my layouts in display folders. I find that the storage is quite a lot more layouts can go into a display book than they can in a 12x12 album, and then I can store more of those display books on a shelf compared to a 12x12 album. So I do quite a bit of creating, particularly if I'm just using the singular photo type layout where I want it to be all about the embellishments. But it's not always the case. In this case, I am going with a double layout. And I chose these photos because they are a bit more feminine than what I would normally create with. So not photos of my boys, but photos of myself. And I'm really bad at remembering to take selfies. I happened to be away at Woodgate Beach, which is a lovely beach in Queensland. If you've never been, put it on your bucket list because it's just beautiful. We go every couple of years and just have a bit of a stay there with the kids' cousins so that they get to hang out, and it's a really lovely beach for kids particularly. All right, so on this particular layout, it is a couple of different selfies. So it's an ice cream selfie by the beach, and then we had a counter meal at the pub where I found the most delicious cocktails. So that was the two selfies that I took while I was away having adventures at Woodgate. Now, as you can see, I have chosen some pattern paper, and again, I'm working off my little sketch that I drew up throughout the month, and I am inking around some of those patterned papers just to give them a little bit of dimension, help them pop. You can see that it sort of just moves them around. Doesn't move them around, but it actually makes them stand out from that background. Now's where I'm going to pull in some of these frames, and I love a good frame. I think they're super easy to create layers and backgrounds, and it makes it so easy to create. So I am building dimension from the top and bottom areas of my layout by popping a couple of those frames in. And these frames are fantastic because they are super sticky, they don't need any extra adhesive, and they're easy to attach to your layouts. Once I'm happy with sort of what I've got going on, I'm just going to give this a tiny little bit of dimension. So you can see I'm not using the pizza box cardboard. I'm actually using the front cover off of a watercolor paper pad, and it's a little bit thinner cardboard. So I do double it up, but it still gives me a thinner texture than the pizza box cardboard. So who would have thought that mounting could be so much more complicated than just picking some cardboard and putting it under your layout? But anyway, that's what I like to do. Is depends on how much dimension I want, will depend on how much or what type of cardboard I'll use in the background. Now, the glitter pastes from Bo Bunny that we got in the mixed media portion of this kit are so glorious. They spread like butter. They're super easy to clean, and I just love to get a spatula out and spread them around a little bit in the background of the layout. So it's not a super complicated process, this one. It's really just about layering and recording the memory and just a few little embellishments here and there. So I've got the title Pure Happiness, and the chipboard was probably one I struggled with this month because it sort of had that travel theme. So I haven't done a great deal of traveling, but I am working on it, let's say, and hope that one day I will have a way to use these embellishments. But at this stage, I'm doing my best. I liked the little ice cream. I thought that was perfect. That worked really well. The little camera. So I'm just going to add a couple of little embellishments here and there. You can see I've popped some journaling on there as well. I hadn't actually stuck some of these down, so if I knew that I was happy with how they were positioned, a couple of little florals for a more feminine layout that I'm not used to doing, but the florals were just too gorgeous not to put on a page, so I had to get them down, which I adore. Okay, so that is my 9x12 share for today. I hope that you have enjoyed that. I hope that you are also subscribed. And if you're new here and you haven't previously checked out Kitaholic Kits, pop over and subscribe to their monthly kits. You will not regret it. So thank you for watching.